Most people use AI to write content, to create emails, to create social media content. I use Gemini to replace research work, analyze things, and to design visuals and create videos. Same tool, very different results. Let me show you how Gemini actually works when you stop treating it like a simple chatbot. Here's what almost everyone does: they open Gemini, they type one sentence, get one answer, close the tab, and move on. That's not leverage, that's autocomplete with confidence. Gemini is not designed for one shot questions. It is designed for multi step thinking, analysis, and creation work. If you don't change how you interact with it, you will never see why it's so different and so powerful. Before we touch any features of Gemini, talk about any features of Gemini, you need this mental model. Gemini is not one AI, it is multiple engines built for different jobs. Think of it like a company. One mode is fast and reactive, while one mode is slow, deliberate, and strategic. Most people leave it on default and expect genius output. That's like asking an intern in your company to create the complete marketing strategy for your company. Obviously, it's not gonna be that good. First feature is thinking mode. This is the first switch experts flip on in Gemini. Thinking mode. When it's off, Gemini responds instantly. When it's on, Gemini pauses and plans and verifies the output. That pause is everything when it comes to quality. Use thinking mode when you are doing works related to strategy, planning, analysis, or working with large data. If you're asking Gemini to think and this mode is off, you are sabotaging the output before it even starts. Second feature is deep research mode. This is where Gemini actually stops being an AI and starts acting like an analyst. Deep research mode is not just Google search. You give it a research question, and Gemini will create a detailed research plan, decide what source matters, reads dozens of them, cross check any claims that mentioned in the research, delivers a structured report with citation. This alone replaces hours of manual googling with minute of machine focus. If you do market research work, content strategy work, competitive analysis work, this alone changes your complete workflow. And now you can upload the source content also to tell Gemini the basic inputs of your research. This gives Gemini more direction, more context to your research, so your output would be much more impactful. The third feature is video and YouTube analysis. Now, this is criminally underused feature. You can paste a YouTube link and Gemini will watch the entire video for you. Not just skim the transcript, actually analyze the video structure for you. Then you can ask it to extract features, information, organize the information by category and topics, include timestamps, identify hooks and CTs in the video. This alone turns 30 to 90 minutes of video watching into 30 seconds of intelligent work. Creators who use this learn faster than they can watch. Fourth feature is massive document analysis. Most people upload PDFs to Gemini and ask for summaries. That's beginner users. While advanced users use Gemini like this: scan this hundred of pages of information, then find patterns, extract only what matters, reorganize the content, the information by theme, risk, or decision materials. Gemini can handle this very well because of its huge context window. That's a 2 million tokens, equivalent to nearly 1500 pages of document information. That's a lot. This is game changing for consultant, lawyers, researchers, founders drowning in documents. Now documents stop being a burden, they become a raw material for information and optimization. Fifth feature is visuals and infographics. Gemini is not just analytical, it's visual and very precise also. Unlike most AI image tools, Gemini can generate visuals with accurate text. And that matters a lot. You can create sketch notes, infographics, whiteboard explainer graphics, handwritten style graphics, and you don't need Canva and Photoshop. This is how you make your ideas memorable instead of getting skimmed. You can watch this video to learn how to use Gemini Nano Banana to create sketch notes, infographics, and whiteboard explainer graphics in matter of seconds. You will also find a prompt that you can copy and paste to create these graphics. Sixth feature is image and design analysis. This feature actually surprises people. You can upload a website screenshot, a design mockup, and UI layout of web app or any mobile app and ask Gemini to critique it. Gemini understands the layout hierarchy, spacing, readability, and visual balance. This is a designer level feedback that you get without booking a call with designer. Seventh feature is gems. This is where advanced users separate themselves by using gems. Instead of reprompting every time you use Gemini, you create custom versions of Gemini. Each gem has a role, strict rules, tone, uploaded knowledge. So every conversation that you have with Gemini starts at expert level and with context information. This is how you stop prompting every time you use AI and start systemizing the AI for you. Now let's talk about how to write better prompts. Here's the framework that ties everything together. Great prompts reduce ambiguity. They always define who the AI is, what it's doing, why it matters, how the output should look like, and the restrictions for the AI to follow. Most people give vague instructions and hope for expert level output, while experts design constraints for the AI output. That's why their outputs feels intentional, not lucky. If you want to learn how to write powerful structural prompts like the AI pros, then watch this video. Once you see Gemini, this way everything changes. You stop asking questions, you start assigning work, you stop generating text, you start building systems. Gemini becomes a research department for you, a design assistant for you, a thinking partner. Not because it's magic, but because you finally gave what it needed, a structured prompt. Gemini is not powerful by default, it's powerful when you operate it correctly. And that comes down to only one skill: how you structure and write your prompts and workflow. If you want to write AI prompts like a top 1% AI expert that controls the output instead of guessing, watch the next video on your screen. That's where real leverage is built. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. All the best.